Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we worked on the nuclear power facility that I was working on for now a couple episodes, and I think we got it laid out to where it will work. We won't know until it actually gets built and starts attempting to operate, but I believe we have everything laid out and connected where it needs to be. So, what we are now going to need is the town that's going to support it and all that sort of stuff. So, that's kind of the next bit of business we need to get to. But before we get to that, there are some other business we need to take care of. This construction project is coming along pretty well. But there was one other construction site that we haven't checked in a little bit, and that's way over here. This, the mechanical components factory, appears to be complete, and it has workers. A lot of workers, which is good. So, we need to get it some resources and figure out how it's going to work as far as where the mechanical components are going to go. How things are going to get stored. We are going to want to store alcohol and food here. And clothes. So we're going to store a lot of mechanical components here. Alright. Now, what we need is a road depot, which we should have one around here somewhere. There. Alright, so I think we need a open hull. And I want to sort by total capacity. That might be a bit more than I need. 16 tons. 16 tons ought to do. Alright, so your job... What can I carry? Steel, prefab, wood. Yeah, I can't carry the mechanical components. Okay, so your job is going to be to come over here and load yourself up with steel. I think we're going to grab it out of that, or out of the steel mill directly. No, we'll grab it out of the storage, and then you're going to come over here and unload the steel, and that's all you're really going to need to do. Okay. So then we're going to need another truck. I believe a covered hull is what we're looking for. Yes. Sorted by capacity. Largest truck we've got. And then your job is going to be to go over here and load the mechanical components. And then bring them over here and unload the mechanical components. Begin that process. Okay, and now the train. What's this? Oh, that's the truck. No, we don't know where by the truck. The train is what we need. Okay, so this is that warehouse. So here. Right now, we're unloading mechanical components. We're not going to unload mechanical components. We're going to load mechanical components. And I think it's this one where we were loading mechanical components. We're no longer going to do that. We're going to unload mechanical components there. I believe, because that is this one where we are buying the mechanical components, which we're not going to be doing anymore. In fact, let me limit the amount of stuff, because we're not going to need crops here. Oh, not going to need crops, chemicals, fabric. I don't think we need the alcohol, or the food, or the clothes. We don't need the plastics. We don't need the electronics. There we go. Really don't need that many mechanical components either, but... No, we're not going to discard the resource. What I want to do is stop purchasing the mechanical components, because we should not need to purchase the mechanical components any longer. The thing is a single truck going to be enough? Right? It's a matter of 17.5 tons. It can store. Yeah, do we need a second truck on that line? Possibly? And there's really no way that I can directly connect a warehouse to it. Well, I mean, there would be if there wasn't a road in the way. Or this. So, no. But yeah, it looks like we are going to need a second truck. Okay, that's fine. I believe it was this truck that I used, right? Yep, that truck. And you're the one I need to copy. Yeah, go ahead and space yourselves out. Okay. That should hopefully get the job done. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. That should, get work done. Alright, now, the next bit of business is continuing to work on this project. You spend 500 grand on foreign manpower? Okay, I'm not sure why, but right. Import of resources, export of resources. We're still importing a lot of food. Okay, I'll have to sort that out, but we'll get around to that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Make sure we're on the right mode. We're going to come out of here. Right. And then over here, I'm going to want to bring a road kind of out this way. Then we're going to want to make sure that we get a nice curve. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Now, we are going to bring a train over there at some point, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Oh, we must have had something big come through that we just sold. Yep, good. Alright, actually, let me just go ahead and plan in some rail here. Too steep. Yep, I think that'll work. Putting that in. Now, a couple other things we're going to have to do here is you are going to need a road connection. And I'm not going to get one through there, am I? No, I'm not. Well, fortunately, it's of no consequence. To rework that a little bit. That was a high voltage switch, right? Yep. High voltage switch. We're going to need to be more like over here. And then we just put on a dirt road there. All right, good. Okay. next? I believe I was saying that I wanted to make the residential area here relatively dense. Right, rather than kind of spread out. Keep it rather compact. Because this is kind of prime potential, like, gravel quarry, so I don't necessarily want to interfere with that too much. So... where do we want to do this and how? I mean, we could just have people live right next to the power plant. Why not? I mean, they're perfectly safe, right? All right. So as far as the standard default stuff, 189 workers in these. These brick flats, you know, we've used those before. The obvious stuff is either use these guys, you know, which I've used before, or these. There's those guys. These are 12-story, 5-story, nine-story. Are there only like two 12-story buildings in this? Yeah, looks like it. And then the 21-story. Let's see. How would I want to handle this? Actually, right up against where the cooling tower is going to be, let's put more kind of services here. So we're going to be talking like the cinema. Let's not be paused. Alright, the shopping center, which we're going to go with the big one. Drop that in there. We can slide the pub in. And we can put the indoor pool kind of right around here. And then we're going to also need kindergarten. Actually, let's go with the school first. School. Yep. School right about there. Kindergarten right about there. Okay. And we can throw in a big fountain. Why not? Alright, and so then what we'll want is a road to come through here. We need that to kind of be a little tight. Let's get rid of that bit of road. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Alright, and then we'll need road connection. Road connection, road connection. There. And then we'll want a footpath, probably running through here. Sure. It'll do. You know what? I think we will go with these big buildings here. And we're going to arrange them like this. And that one's going to get pretty close to the water over there, but that's fine. Can't build this building in the water. If I spend a little bit of money, I think we can fix that. Uh-oh. I paid for that. That's not what I wanted to do. I just realized, wait a minute, I'm actually going to need to be in buying for rubles for a moment here to get that where it needs to be. And maybe I'll put a couple of these taller buildings on the end of the road, or the end of the line here. There and there. Too sharp of a turn. Oh, there was actually one other thing I wanted to do, is bring that footpath through here. All right, yeah, that'll work. We'll need to ferry workers over into this area somehow. We'll have to get that sorted out. All right, looks like that segment of the bridge is done. Looks like that's being worked on. Traffic jam. No, it was just the train sitting there. One thing I wanted to check was, are we actually getting meat? We are not getting meat. We're full up on cows. Now hold on just a second. That's connecting those two. Those little things don't seem to work. So what if I were to just... Too sharp of a turn. What if I were to do that? I mean, I can buy it. Oh, building is without power supply. That would be why it's not working. Well, it should be easy enough to fix that little problem. And to do so in a way that we can actually afford to pay for. Medium voltage switch. Of course, the direction I want to... I mean, you know what? We're going to put that in there. Oriented like this. And we are going to pay for it with dollars. Because I can. Okay, and then we're going to need a electric substation. We can put it in right about there. Okay, and then we'll use some underground wiring. And now you should be working correctly. And we have meat. Excellent. Now, you don't have a truck pickup. You have a truck pickup. Okay. I think we're not producing enough crops. We're going to need another big farm somewhere. We're going to need a big farm somewhere at some point. Alright, well, now that we're actually making meat, at a pretty good rate, too, we're going to need to set up trucks to deliver the said meat, and trains to deliver said meat where they need to be. We also need to get the food distribution set up more correctly. And that road is still not done. It's getting there. It's being rolled. We might want to replace the roller. How is this coming along? The roads are getting built. That's getting built. Yeah, you should probably wait until you're unloaded. Yeah, that's way more mechanical components than we actually need. Okay. I think we're at the point where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Things are coming along. Yes. A couple of things we forgot over here. We need a fire station. We need a hospital, but we can throw those in. And we'll need to figure out how to get other resources, but that's all right. So, for now, we'll stop here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.